Welcome to the Digital Success Podcast, hosted by your able host, Genius Kofi. My guest today is Kwame Cyber. It's called Kwame Bediako. So when it comes to the intros, I'll leave my guests to introduce themselves so that I don't make mistake and say something I'm not supposed to. So Kwame, let's go.
Thank you for having me on the Genius Digital Success Podcast.
Yeah.
So I am Kwame Bediako, aka Kwame Cyber, aka Kino, and I like to say that I am a self-professed tech intelligence analyst.
Right.
So I originally come from a construction background. I have a construction degree, but somewhere along the line I stopped practicing. I think after 3 years when I left uni, and
So what course did you study in uni?
I studied construction technology and management from KNUST.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know
completed it.
that, but
Oh,
yeah.
really? But I've known you for a while. How come you never knew?
I mean, I always thought you did computer science, Charlie. Honestly,
Nah,
the way
bro.
that you're into IT, no, be serious.
I have no IT tertiary education. Anyway, yeah. So exiting construction,
Mm-hmm.
you know, went into a couple of tech startups. Started one or two things with some friends back then. I've had also some tech roles with one or two companies. I've
Yeah.
had I think one or two cybersecurity roles also in the past, very briefly. Up until now, I'm still journeying on and
Yeah.
doing one or two other things that I know we'll talk about.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. And I think I know you're doing the African Bushman. I see you're wearing the merch.
Yeah.
African
So yeah,
Bushman. Can you tell us about it?
that's
African Bushman.
The African Bushman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
Give us a brief about it.
I think people who know me or who've known me for a while have known that I associate with this brand in recent times. It's been
Yeah.
about maybe barely 2 years, and the African Bushman is you can see as when you see the logo, you can see the colors are red, gold, green, and black,
Yeah.
and that represents your Pan Africanism first and foremost.
Uh-huh.
So it is a multifaceted Pan African brand
Okay.
that has invested efforts in, you know, trying to the self-evolving brand being about, you know, um, humanitarian values and people
Okay.
achieving seeking freedom, seekers of freedom, if I can put it that way. People who love humanity, and
Right.
it was founded on the concept of all humans being Bushmen. If you should possibly
Oh.
read about, or if you know about what that is, you would come to understand what I'm saying.
So
But
you're saying we are all Bushmen,
yeah, we are
Charlie.
all
So we go
Bushmen
boy.
inherently. It is
We came
what
from
I
the
call it
bush.
a philosophy, or but
Right.
it is what it is. Someday we'll talk about it more in depthly. But the core values of this self-evolving Pan-African brand is pivoted on celebrating the richness of our African culture,
Africa. Awesome.
exactly, promoting humanitarian values, and also, raising mental health awareness, most importantly.
Right.
So those are the major values that the brand is built up upon, and we have plans or goals to do a lot of things with the brand. And currently, we have this you see me wearing is one of our tie
Mm-hmm.
and dye merchandise. We have a couple of other
Okay.
merchandises that we are lining up to go on sale very soon on our website.
I think your website is theafricanbushman.com, right?
.com,
African,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely,
I'm viewing it right
absolutely.
now. Theafricanbushman.com. Right. I'll put it in the description so people can see it. Yeah, I see the merch here.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have some campaigns, donations. Oh, Charlie, cool things.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, all right. let's move on then. And I know you are into crypto, right? So,
Yeah, a little bit,
uh,
a little
a
bit
little
into
bit, yeah.
a little
Tell us
bit
a
into
little bit.
crypto.
Tell us
Yeah,
about a little bit
so
you do in crypto. Yeah,
crypto. I've known about crypto, way back in the advent of uh, the blockchain technology and all that. But
yeah,
I only seriously delved into it or got my hands dirty into crypto quite recently. I think 2020. It all
okay.
started sometime in 2020. So I'm not one of those early people, although we are all in this
Together,
digital finance revolution very early.
yeah, yeah,
But I'm not those who had coins back in 2014, who got their foot in early those days. It was just quite
yeah,
recent, 2020, and that's when I sort of got into crypto. And I think thus far it's been very challenging. It's been, I think, the greatest learning experience that I've ever had. And
yeah. I mean, crypto is exciting.
exactly, and
Do
ultimately,
you what? Yeah, what platforms do you use for your crypto trading? If you could give us a bit.
so basically, for this while, I've been doing more peer-to-peer trading. So
Right.
talk about Binance, Paxful,
Okay.
and the new kid on the block, No Ones as well.
No ones. Yeah, I know no ones. I
Yeah,
think when Paxful collapsed, that was the next thing people rushed to. I
exactly.
think you have a little bit of history on that. Can you give us what happened, like some
Okay,
small,
so
insider information?
Paxful was the biggest peer-to-peer trading platform that there was.
Mm-hmm.
It's the platform basically just allowed people to trade with people. That's what we mean when we say peer-to-peer. And
Yeah, peer to peer, Charlie.
ultimately, it was the greatest because it allowed people to exchange cryptocurrencies for over 300 other payment options, other digital assets, over 300 other, should I say, um, get
Currencies or
current
assets.
no, no currencies,
Uh-huh.
payment gateways, name it, gift cards, everything.
Gift
So
cards.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a wholesome platform, and I think it came into existence when was it quite early, like 2016 thereabouts.
Oh, okay.
Until it folded.
Because
Uh,
it's actually quite popular.
of course,
Paxful.
it is. It is.
But I hear they are back, right?
Yeah, Passport is
The-
back. So Passport folded because they had some internal issues, and now they are back.
Okay.
So,
Right.
but Passport folding up brought out No Ones, which is also a new
No ones.
platform that looks quite
Let me
similar to
check it out.
Passport,
No
but
ones.
it is
Okay.
also another
Right.
peer-to-peer um, digital platform.
Platform. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Charlie, things that happen in the crypto world. If you are listening to this and you don't know about crypto, check my blog. I have an article on that.
Yeah, right.
I have a
I think
video on.
you also have a video. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
it's a
a
video on
beginner's
crypto.
guide.
Yeah, it's crypto is the future. So just get into it now. I mean, at least understand the technology. If you don't want to buy any of the coins, fine. But at least understand what's happening in the world right now, right? Because every
Absolutely.
major countries are trying to use it as their reserve currency and all that. Things are happening in crypto. So if you're
Things
listening to
are
this
happening.
podcast, you
Things
better
are happening.
jump on the train. All right. Now let's talk about entrepreneurship and business in Ghana. I know you are an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, as you
Hey,
call yourself. I dey hype
hey.
you, I will hype you. So give us some brief about tech in Ghana. I know you like fintech a lot. So
Yes.
what has been your experience in the fintech industry, tech in Ghana, entrepreneurship in Ghana? For people who
Mm.
are coming up, the youth, what do you think they can venture into if they want to do tech exclusively or even entrepreneurship in general? What are your take on those things?
Okay. So I let me just clear this from the way first. You
Okay.
initial in your introductory statement you said I'm an entrepreneur. I personally don't like tagging myself with
Hey,
that
Fade.
phrase, yeah, or calling myself that. Although maybe generally one or two things that I might be involved in would of course classify me as an entrepreneur, but I don't like
Yeah, I
parading
mean,
myself as an entrepreneur, you know.
oh, it's not like a bad thing, is it? If you're called
No,
entrepreneur.
no, no, it's not. Of course not. It's not at
Yeah,
all.
I
But
mean,
I don't just want to. It's more of a personal reason for me. I don't want to
right,
be
right.
all about, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a business
Now the
owner.
year,
It
guy,
Udo
guy,
Yakua,
yeah,
yeah.
right,
You can put it that way. And it puts you in a certain box that I'm a very reserved person, and
right.
yeah, I value privacy and all that. But yeah, back to your question. So I think you said, my experiences with fintech and all that.
Yeah.
I think just as crypto, I was getting into crypto. That is when my interest in fintech, also peaked, because initially people who know me from way back would know that I'm very crazy about cybersecurity. Like, or
Yeah.
if anyone is asking that, which IT discipline would I want to be in, or would I want to develop a career in, it's cybersecurity. Yeah, those who
Yeah,
know
it's
me know.
true. I forgot to
And,
mention that you very much like cybersecurity.
and
Yeah.
that's the name, even Kwame Cyber. That is like my
Yeah.
personal brand that
Oh,
I
now it makes sense.
exactly
Kwame
makes sense.
Cyber.
It's a
Okay. Okay.
personal brand or identity that I want to build around, a cybersecurity profession. But hey, in the wake of trying to find myself, or transitioning from construction into IT or into tech, and then trying to find myself
Mm-hmm.
in cybersecurity discipline or cybersecurity ecosystem, you know, cryptocurrency came into the picture when thoughts about how to make passive income, how to, you know, um, have a digital hustle, that will
Yeah.
bring in something. And I'll also say that, although I was reading a lot on my own, I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
experimenting until someone would be like, let me say, someone did put me on, or someone sort of guided me or mentored me as to, what to do in crypto, or where to go. And then, I
In
got my
tech.
foot in, and,
Yeah.
it's been going not so bad thus far. Yeah. And what else did you
Awesome.
even ask?
I think you're spoken a lot around business in Ghana, entrepreneurship
Yeah, you're
and
saying
tech in
business in
Ghana.
Ghana. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, I was initially saying that I don't like being tagged with the
Yeah.
word entrepreneur, but yeah, I believe once I have a business that I'm running, okay,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
I sort of don't, I'm self-employed. I qualify to be called a business owner or an entrepreneur, and
Yeah, kind of.
yeah. So it has in exiting the corporate environment. When was it? Which year was it? I think was it 2020? Somewhere around that same time that I seriously got into crypto was when
Mm-hmm.
I exited the corporate environment. So I haven't had any 9 to 5 ever since.
Oh
Probably
wow, that's
after
that's interesting.
ever since 2020 or so. Although I was in and out of jobs
Yeah.
throughout the previous years, but it hasn't been easy, bro. It hasn't been easy. We are, most especially in we are not in normal times, if I can put it that way. And
Yeah. Nothing is normal
anybody
anymore, Charlie.
anybody who is running what kind of business whatsoever will certainly attest to it. Even those who have things going for them, those who are making numbers,
Yeah, Charlie.
who are
Nowhere
seeing,
cool.
yeah, nowhere cool. Those who are even seeing big numbers are complaining. So how
Yeah.
much more we who are just trying to get our feet off the ground. But
The hustlers.
um, the hustlers, absolutely. But it's been rewarding, bro. It's
Oh
been
yeah. I mean,
rewarding.
once you're pursuing what you like, it makes the joy for the journey enjoyable, right? Because if you're
Absolutely,
focused on
absolutely,
your life's mission, it brings you that's the inner joy, inner peace everybody seeks to have, right? Which is great. And
absolutely.
and and I think you're doing that very well. And one more thing, one last thing. You don't like talking about this, but I know you're into fitness and wellness, right? You even mentioned tomorrow you have some record to break. Tell us about that.
No, bro, this was off the record. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know I'm
So,
putting you on.
uh, am I into fitness? If you say I'm into fitness, it sounds more like it's a thing that I do for a living, or
Not really
maybe.
like something that you are passionate about. Like you do like
Okay, okay,
either as a
okay.
hobby or as a side
Sure,
thing, right?
sure.
Not your,
So
but not
you
your
you
main.
mean it that way? You mean it that way? Yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course, of course. I am very, very, very passionate about fitness and health in
Yeah.
general. And I think the first time I got into the gym was before I went to uni. That was maybe 2019. So there was a gym
Where?
in my local area, sometime somewhere in Tema Community 4, and that was the first
Tema
time I.
boy. You be Tema boy.
Oh yeah, Victor, my boy. You don't know. That
I
was the
know. I know. I went
that
to
was the
view in
first
school.
time I got into a gym, and
Oh, okay.
that first day was very intimidating. But
Ah,
yeah, yeah, it was. But ever since, I have kept at it, if I can put it that way. And
okay.
um, for some of us, you know, fitness is more of a lifestyle. Okay,
Okay.
that is how come maybe when life does take a toll on you along the line, you
Mm-hmm.
we, you slow down a bit, but you get back at it, and it's like, yo, you never left,
Mm-hmm.
because it's more of a lifestyle for us, and for some of us, it became a safe haven. It became a place to run to, and
Right.
naturally it became a place where we found more uh, balance. You know what I'm saying, with the life,
Yeah.
and our mental health and all that. So yeah, I'm very passionate about fitness. Although I'm not so proud of my fitness goals. I I
We all are not
I
Charlie. They
I,
do on and
I
off, sir.
but my
Maybe,
I
maybe,
go ahead.
maybe one day we'll have a talk around fitness because I see you post a lot about your when you go on jogging, when you go to
Yeah,
the gym,
when I go
and
I go
and,
for
and it motivates me sometimes. But Charlie, I can draw. But now I try. I do some skipping around the house, do some
it's
push-ups.
it's
I have
good.
some dumbbells safe.
I always say that a little workout is better than no workout. So
Exactly,
even if
Charlie.
you
That'd be
do
nice quote for
even
the.
if you do 10 push-ups a day, it counts. So if you
Oh,
can
then I'm in,
skip
oh, then I'm in the lead, Charlie.
if you
Then
can
I
skip
force
even every
every day.
day,
I
it
try to
counts.
do like 50 push-ups, maybe 200 to maybe 500
Oh, you're
skips.
you're doing
But
good.
when
You're
am I
doing
at there? Ah,
yeah, you're doing
first
good.
I become a macho man.
You're
First of all, like,
stop crying. You're doing good. You're doing good. But most importantly, people should know
yeah.
that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's more about your wellness and your health. Okay.
Exactly.
They,
Exactly.
they say that he who has health has hope that, you know, he has hope that he has everything. Okay. They say
True.
health is wealth.
Health
So,
is wealth. Health is
course.
wealth.
Health,
That's
health
very
is the
true,
health is
Charlie.
the ultimate wealth, because if you have
It's the
all the money
ultimate
in the world today, and you are not in the best position
to
to
spend it.
spend it, you are not in the best position to even to be able to give, or to be able to, you know, give out the best of yourself, of what
Exactly.
you've earned, of whatever success has come to you, bro. Then it's better you had it not.
I
So
tell you,
it's the little bit that you can do to add up to, propagating your life, to add up to making yourself feel better or look good. It'll go in a long way,
I go a long way. Charlie,
to
true,
benefit.
true.
Charlie.
Wow. Awesome. 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 All right. So like I do with all my hosts, or sorry, my
Okay.
guests. Uh I mean, people are listening to you, they're watching you
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube or on Spotify or some any other podcast.
Apple
Uh
Podcast.
we want to know your socials so that if someone wants to follow you. So Kwame is into, like you mentioned, cybersecurity. He's the um managing partner at the African Bushman. Like he's wearing
Mm,
the merch stuff. They're
you're
doing
right.
yeah, donations and stuff and humanitarian things. So if you want to follow him, so he's gonna drop his, so Charlie, drop your social. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Then
so I think I'm Kwame Cyber everywhere. At Kwame Cyber
Kwame
everywhere.
Cyber. Okay, okay, okay. So if I go
Everywhere.
be, I go type Kwame Cyber, I go see you.
Yeah. I think if you probably even Google Kwame Cyber, I should pop up.
Hey,
Yeah.
make I
So
see. Instagram
probably I have to go work out on my SEO. But yeah, Google Kwame Cyber everywhere. Search me on Instagram, search me on TikTok, Snapchat,
everywhere.
everywhere.
So
It's Kwame Cyber. Twitter, everywhere is Kwame Cyber. Discord, Reddit, everywhere.
yeah, you're on Discord too.
So
Awesome. Everywhere.
you find me everywhere.
All right.
Almost
Then
everywhere.
one
But
one
I'm not
last
there.
thing.
I'm almost everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see for you. You do on Medium too. Hey, Charlie,
I feel
pressure.
Medium way back. Oh, child, I miss Medium way back.
Medium, Medium was cool till they started charging us for reading articles. But it's fine. It's fine.
Mm,
All right. Before we go, I do this
mhm.
thing too, where I know you're into tech, so this is a tech podcast. So
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
like tradition. Is it tradition? How do you call that thing? Yeah, tradition.
Tradition, yeah.
Give us your top five apps you use on the regular every day. If you have
Mm.
any apps on your phone, the top five you have
My top five
every
apps.
time on your phone. Yeah.
So, I think in no particular order,
Okay.
or probably let me try and even because I'm more of a techie, let me be more tech inclined here. So if I'm arranging them these five in order of the app that gets more screen on time,
Mm-hmm.
I think first and foremost it will be WhatsApp and Telegram together.
Yeah. Messaging apps.
Exactly,
Okay.
those two messaging apps. I open them almost every day. No, every blessed day I
Yeah.
open them because I need to stay in touch with loved ones, friends, and other
Are you a
communication.
fan of iMessage?
Hmm. I would say I hate iMessage, but iMessage is boring. You
You know
know,
exactly. You know that's why you're laughing. I was going to say that.
iMessage
It
is so
sounds nice when you give the new iPhone, but Charlie,
iMessage is boring.
with time it
It's
goes downhill.
no hardcore techie, would feel so comfortable using iMessage as his or her
The
primary,
primary messaging app.
primary messaging
That's
tool.
very true.
Like,
You are spoken like a true techie.
it's so boring. It's like it has nothing. I know it's like
I
basic
know,
text
right?
messaging. Anytime using iMessage, I feel like I'm 10 years. I
Hey,
mean I'm in 10 years back in time. Because
make Apple no hear this. So if Apple hears this, Charlie, then go ball. All right. So
Kofi, you
that's two
know what I'm
apps.
talking about. Yeah. So WhatsApp
I
and
know, I know.
Telegram,
Yeah.
and I think the next thing will be Brave browser. Is the only
Oh
browser
yeah.
I use on my phone because I'm reading a lot of articles daily, opening a lot of links here and there. So every blessed day, I open Brave.
Let me introduce you to a new browser. It's called Arc. I think I told you
Okay.
before.
I think yeah, you
ARC.
did.
That's what I'm using right now.
Is there a mobile
It's
version?
awesome. You have a mobile version too, but I think they are in beta, so they do it per invite only. So if you go to their website, just Google Arc browser and get on a guest list. You love it.
I'll
Trust
check
me,
it.
you love it.
Check it out. Check it out.
So that makes it three. So WhatsApp,
No, that
Telegram,
makes it two. Telegram, WhatsApp
two.
is one.
Okay.
Brave,
Messaging apps. All right.
Brave
Brave
is
two.
one. And I
Three
think
to go.
the third one will
The third
be
one,
Evernote. Yeah, so Evernote
Evernote.
is my note taking
Oh,
app. Yeah,
you choose Evernote over Notion, Charlie.
Notion. I
Abo.
choose
Hey,
Evernote. So, I'm just now getting familiar with Notion. So maybe someday
Charlie. If you come on tutorials, I will show you Notion.
Notion will certainly
Correct app.
replace Evernote.
Sure.
I
Don't
need to
joke with
export
Notion,
all
Charlie.
my Evernote data into Notion first. Then I
Aha.
will certainly completely migrate onto Notion. So
Sharp.
Evernote comes next, and I think the next thing will be my budgeting and expenditure app, Spendy. You know,
Yeah, Spendy. You introduced me to Spendy. It's a very
I
great
should
app. I
Spendy.
actually even got the premium version, Charlie. It'd be very
Good for
solid app.
you.
Wow.
Good for you.
Very solid app for
Spendy.
budgeting.
Spendy
Yeah.
because I do a lot of expense tracking. I track my expenses almost every day.
Right.
To the
As,
to
as
the
as it
zero
should be, Charlie.
yeah, of course, to the zero point zero
As it should
one
be.
dollar or CD. You get it. So
True so.
Spendy every blessed day I open Spendy. Once I will certainly
Uh,
buy something during the day. I open Spendy.
you go
And I
use
think
Spendy.
the last app will be probably Twitter. You know,
Twitter. Oh.
yeah,
Elon
Twitter.
Musk Twitter.
Elon Musk's Twitter, yeah.
Elon Musk must be
Twitter.
proud right now.
Although I don't tweet as much as I used to when I freshly got out of uni or during the early days of Twitter, but I open the app every
Oh,
now and then because I do have a lot of important Twitter accounts on post notification alerts. So once the alerts
oh,
do
okay.
come, I go in there to go check the tweets, go check the engagements and whatnot. But I seldomly tweet personally. I do a lot of reading of tweets on there.
Mm-hmm. We all,
Really.
Charlie. You go share new tweets, then we just go and
Yeah.
read news.
We go there to be informed, if I can put it that way.
Exactly, training topics
Go
and
there to be
stuff like
informed.
that. Charlie, so that'll be so. Let just to recap, you have you use Telegram and WhatsApp a lot for messaging.
Mhm.
For browsing is Brave, then
Yep.
you, for notes Evernote, and then
Yep.
you have Twitter for
Twitter.
news.
And
What's the
spending.
last one?
Spending.
And Spendy for
Spending.
budgeting,
Yeah,
right?
spending.
Maybe one day we should do a
A
review on
review on
Spendy.
spending.
I think I keep mentioning
Absolutely.
this. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that'll be very good. That app is
We
cool.
should put people on.
Charlie.
You get what I'm
We will do
saying?
them. We will do them. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah,
I
my
think that will
bro.
be all for today.
Hmm.
Thank you for coming. I'm very much grateful. So
My
yeah,
pleasure. My pleasure, bro. It's been a wonderful experience. This is the first time we are both recording a podcast, and
yeah, it's
we
great. I think
were
we will have more time, more recording in the future.
yeah, we were both very excited, discussing
Yeah,
about
I mean,
this and finally making it happen. The Genius Digital Success Podcast.
podcast more to come, Charlie. We get the guest list. They're playing things, so we
Charlie,
love it.
reach out, reach
If you
out,
are
reach out.
listening, just stay tuned and turn on notifications.
All right.
You'll be blown away. All right, so
Absolutely.
this has been Kwame Cyber from the
Mm,
African Bushman, and he's in crypto entrepreneurship and tech, like we discussed. Maybe in the future we'll bring him back again to talk about more stuff as he does more things, because tech always evolves. Tech doesn't stay
absolutely.
stand still. So as we do more stuff and we talk, we can come and discuss it here. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and then we'll catch you same time. Next time we meet. All right, bye. Cheers.
All right, bye.
All right.